I call it the moving art house because it's a house that involves moving machineries in form of models and the real ones.
It's not your normal toy store or toy workshop. Everything here looks so real, and there's more to it. One man is on a mission to use that which is unwanted, recycling trash and making toys.
My name is Kariuki Kimiti, and I was born in Nyeri in 1965. Came over to Kiabu Institute where I did my technical courses. Much later, I joined Kenya Railways and trained as a locomotive driver and worked for Kenya Railways for about 10 years. Then I got early retirement. And this side of my workshop is my passion. I joined Kenya Railways to drive trains because I loved the motoring, the engineering. My workshop is also here in Maradaima, in Nairobi, so I work from home. I am a trained locomotive driver and a qualified train driver. When I was young, in a family of 10, my father could not really afford to buy us toys because maintaining such a large family left him with no money to buy luxurious items. I really loved toys and vehicles, so I learned how to make my own when I realized that nobody could buy me any, and I practiced using local materials in the rural home and would make my go-karts, my toys, and eventually I was able to make go-karts for even my friends. That's what encouraged me because the appreciation was quite high, and it has lived on in me because even today when I make this, I remember that having been the best in school, in art and craft, having been the best in college because I was the institution's designer. Then when I joined Railways, I was declared the most innovative trainee in 1990 at RTI by the executive chairman. So, as I say, recycling can produce what people don't know about for training purposes and for entertainment. You can see it behaves exactly like a wheel loader. We assume that every garbage in our society is waste and should be discarded, but it's not. Environment and garbage are not friends. But if garbage is used to produce toys, then garbage and toys and children become friends. I do fine art. If you look at that mzee seated next to a lion and roasting meat, and I believe that the lion is well fed, that is not bothered with his meat. When I'm not doing the model, the toy work, I do fine art. This table is placed on automotive tires that are worn out, thrown away, but I use them as the stud. This is a wheel of a train that is a combination of the tire, the steel fridge. This is a wine glass whose base got broken up there, but I used it to make a light by turning it upside down and fixing it on a stool top that was also discarded. The interest in people, the interest in myself is what motivates me. When I make something and I see the kind of positive response, the appreciation, the liking by both kids and adults. When I make an item as a model, I sell them at an average price of about 10 to 20,000. And when I make them in form of toys, then they become cheaper.
And when people see you going, through trash, trying to find, and a plastic bottle, a broken glass, to put together your ideas, what you've drawn and what you've slept over, and, come up with it. Do people find it funny? Some probably thinking, has this guy lost his mind?
I don't mind being assumed that I'm crazy when dealing with garbage, because I know eventually those who may assume that I'm crazy appreciate the products that I make. My family is a big one. We are 8 of us in the house, and when we decide to travel, we need a bigger car. So my original car was quite small. It was a charge here battery giant. Somebody junked his car because it was old. It's a 1977 model. Then the car was cheaply sold to me as scrap. And when I towed the car home, I was able to rehabilitate it.